actually see.
When you're 29 years old,
Yes, absolutely.
you come from a place where
Hey guys, welcome back to Star Wars The Chosen Campaign. When I'm 15 or something. Back to the Geoscape. We had to redo the defense mission again.
Well, there's like a social respect thing where it's like, oh, we don't want to be too loud too late at night. My parents are sleeping. Like, nobody wants to say that to their girlfriend. Like, oh, keep it down, my parents are sleeping. There might be some people that are into that.
Almost the hottest sex we ever had was at your parents' house.
Yes, while that is true, we have to like depersonalize the situation and realize that us having sex in my like family kitchen is not really like what a lot of other people are willing to go to.
I do have some soldiers that I've been wanting to do for a while.
All women being forgiving of a man who lives.
That's a gas
unit. Well, that's the thing.
Spitfire.
Do we still live with my parents, Leah?
Spark is okay.
We needed to get out of that situation.
Gonna have to level them up too.
We needed our own place.
Gas primes right there.
To take the
and share little interest in preserving the true nature of our world, beyond what their eyes can show them.
Specialist.
Their actions have enraged the elders and brought
Specialist.
fear to their minions.
Tech specialist.
They are a valued ally, as long as they remain loyal to our cause.
Thank you,
Right.
Sarah Wilco, for gifting a sub to Sigma Gate.
I remember some of our
circuits were out saying ICE is illegal, they're doing is illegal, not allowed to arrest illegals, not allowed to arrest criminals, not allowed to deport them with court orders to deport them. And then now the surrogates, the mayors, all the cities, the governors are all saying it, and you gotta get your Second Amendment ready. Health officials are saying
That
so
is
he
true.
has the option to, but the choice is that
No technical programs or inferior to mine.
I'd rather save
Target found. Target quadriculated.
Yeah, if you can justify it and you can sell it, you can probably pull this off, and it's probably more of a, well, he says here, I've had a couple girls tell me because I live with my parents that they wouldn't date me.
I guarantee you, I would trade for $1 million.
like this known.
Yeah, you got to kind of analyze. You got to really like self-analyze and say, do these women really like me, or do I really like them? Because if they are a good girl for you, then they will make anything work. But you kind of have to. I think genuinely moving out and getting an apartment or getting some roommates and shit would be a better step. Because like living with your parents at a certain age, it does tend to stunt you. And I saw this with myself. I realized like at 23, I moved out of my parents' home. At like 21, 22, I was like, it's kind of time for me to do my own thing, you know what I mean? And then I came home and like temporarily stayed with them while we got ourselves on our feet and all that shit. Now we have our own house. Like that.
First they lie and say you're a criminal, they say you're a Nazi,
Yeah.
they say you're not following the law.
That is true.
There are people who are like, you have rules and
saying the exact things Trump said. It doesn't matter, we're following the law. Doesn't matter, Obama had
But if your parents are like, you're an adult now, just don't fuck up the house, we love having you here.
They always had people going out and reporting people like this.
But I personally, I think like when our kids are growing up, I'm not going to kick them to the curb anytime soon. I actually.
I want our babies to live with us until we're, I want our kids to
are criminals and they
wives
deserve it.
and husbands to live with. Like I
You
want
got the minions out there all accepting
I want to
Yeah.
ICE facilities.
I want to live on a compound with them and like have everybody have the capability to stay there and all that shit.
Yeah, absolutely. I would like what Isha
This is their uprising.
family are doing.
Their movies like
I would
Civil
like.
War,
I mean,
Battle
if our
After
kids
That.
are 30 and staying with I
Germans
want
like
them to be
Florida,
very
surrounded, chased down,
I
windows knocked out, attacked.
be upset about.
So basically, you're in some legal trouble. I basically kind of fucked up, unless you know something that I don't. Long story short, I'm 23 and got with my mom's friend's daughter, who happened to be in training. That went somewhere. All right, I didn't know until the deed was done. I threatened to blackmail her by sending her nudes to her mom if she told anyone that I hooked up with her. Anyways, it turns out that I accidentally sent the news to everyone in my phone, including her mom. Now she and he is threatening to sue me for leaking everything out. I normally wouldn't be concerned, however, she happens to be pre-law, and her dad is also a lawyer and has lots of legal connections. Thoughts? This makes you feel like you're questioning your sexuality. Okay, so
Need to find solutions here.
you watch my stream and you're having sex with transgenders with law degrees. Whose dad is also a lawyer.
I'm not kidding. This needs to be
Leave the country.
We should all be in touch
Just
too,
run.
We need
You're not going to win this one, buddy. You already had sex with a transgender. I think that you need to accept the truth about yourself. Thailand it is. Just go. You've got nothing. There's nothing keeping you here. Just go. You have to live with the shame of having sex with a tranny on accident, and you also are facing legal trouble. Get that one-way ticket to Pyongyang and let her ride.
When ICE shows up in your community,
High Lab, Goon, and unknown weird lanky guy. I'm 25, turning 26 in a few weeks, and I never finished college. If I went back, all that's left for me to do are my major classes. But the kicker is, the only thing that really interests me is art. My dad told me if I was younger, it wouldn't be a problem, but now that I'm older, I need to be more realistic on what I'm going to school for. We always hear how follow your dreams is important, but is there a point where perhaps you're too old to be idealistic? You should be more practical. I still work at entry-level jobs, restaurants, and retail, and it's starting to feel like I'm behind my peers in other points of life. This is a tough one and something similar to what I went through. I'm 26, so same age as you, or the age you're about to be, and I felt the exact same way as you. I saw all my friends having girlfriends and getting married and wanting to have kids back home, and I realized that I was a live streamer that is just living in Los Angeles, gambling every dollar I have, and living off of ramen noodles. While that degeneracy is fun, you need to be realistic and realize that life will leave you behind if you do not have your head on a swivel. Your dreams are gay, and it's being replaced rapidly. Okay? You want to be an artist? Guess what, buddy? I can type into 80 different chatbots to get better art than you'll ever create in your life. Now,
This person said your life probably way more interesting than the previous.
This is combat. So when I come on the field,
that is true. My life is a lot more interesting now.
No. They said that your life was more interesting than your life is now.
to assault me,
Buddy, if you knew what I've had to go through, holy fuck, you don't even know the half of it.
combat.
So I went.
If you marry the wrong person.
Yeah, if you marry the wrong person, you're just like walking out to your living room and there's like a fucking rock out there that's just staring at a wall. Yes, of course. But I was in this exact same position. Seeing everybody else leaving you behind is a terrible feeling, and that is a good feeling to have, because that means your head's on a swivel and you realize you need to lock it the fuck in. Do not get left behind by your friends or the rest of the world. You gotta keep pace. I'm not asking you to be ahead of the curve. I need you to keep pace. So ditch the whole art thing. Make it a hobby. If your art is like paintings and shit, that's fine. Do your thing. I have hobbies too. But relying on that as a sole income, you said you're close to a major, like you have to do your major classes. I get it that art interests you,
I think she's fine as
but at the end of the day, do you really think I wake up every day excited to mow grass or order around Mexicans or plow snow? No. I'm not. I do it because it's necessary and because it gets the job done and it makes me feel fulfilled. I don't enjoy it. It sucks dick. It's like the worst thing ever. I have to scold Mexicans all day, and then I have to deal with lousy customers and old people who don't know how to fucking set up direct deposit and all that dumb shit. Lock it the fuck in, realize where you are, handle it, and then you can worry about your hobbies later.
If you're a talented artist, like
I'll have to upgrade some of my guys.
Depending on what your medium is.
Like a video game, you unlock a new character. But I noticed this clip, because I'm only showing you some of these because I did a whole
But
show.
yeah, you probably should discount
Just to talk about that too. This is
And ask yourself, is the actual creation of the art the rewarding part, or the visualization and the direction that you take it? That's what you kind of have to internalize. Do you like sitting down and drawing?
become a tattoo artist, exactly.
Yeah, you could become a tattoo artist. Those aren't good. Like, do you like the concept building of the art? Do you like the actual reflection of yourself that you're inputting into the art, or do you like actually creating the art? Because if you're in it because you like drawing and painting, guess what, buddy? It's over, and it's never been more over. Tattoo artist might be the only one left.
That's actually really interesting. I think that's a really good.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
That's a level of self-actualization that I is very impressive. Asking yourself what you like about being an artist is a very creative question and very self-actualizing. And I think when I think about helping people. And that's why I'm going to school to do what I'm doing. So I think that, yeah, that was I'm very impressed.
Yeah, I realized that a little while ago when I realized that these other people at work, the people that I'm trying to sell to, they have money, but I could use their money for better things. So I wasn't actually in it to see a number go up on my sales chart. I saw it as I can extract resources from other people to buy more Warhammer figures. I was in it for the love of myself, not for the love of like providing good quality service to them, because I really don't give a fuck. All right, next question. I appreciate chat for locking in for these last ones. I think we're gonna wrap up in about 15 minutes here and then transition over to something else. What advice do you need? So whenever my other friend is with me, which is almost always, she gets quiet. She never got quiet before when she came around. Also, she doesn't really like my other friend. But when my other friend leaves, she gets normal, but still a bit quiet. I don't know what to do. I don't want to leave my other friend, but I also don't want my best friend to be quiet.
I'd like to get a better look at that rifle the chosen hunter uses.
I don't speak
There's just
womanese.
no way he can be that accurate without some kind of
A
help.
lot of what
Yeah, that hunter's rifle's good.
Yeah, that's retarded.
it's possible that they don't like each other and that they'll never like each other. But that's usually not.
Avenger plotting new course.
And also, another thing you could do, a little team building exercise, get everybody, on the same team. Host a
Nothing on this end.
get a little
All
booze in
systems
you,
check out.
and
It's
see
almost
where
as
the
if our
night
old
takes.
signal is bouncing back at us.
I'm a 24-year-old and a woman. A lot of women
Looking for a breach.
questions here. I'm not sure if this is
Almost
just me,
got
like,
it.
pretending to be a woman and, like, doing us a favor here or giving a lot of questions, but I appreciate it. And I'm having the post-hookup
That
scaries.
can't be good.
Yeah, that's definitely good. I'm just now getting out of a 5-year relationship, so having people I don't know see my body is new for me. So if there's anyone on here who finds this question validated, me, just tell me to hashtag carry on certain things. I'm a very petite girl, so all my other parts are petite as well. I'm a full 8 That's like a man says 5.
Got it. But you're not gonna like this.
I'm very insecure. I also have a birthmark on my lower back that I'm insecure about. Each guy tries to aim for me with a back shot. You guys
Defend the mission, we have quad turrets
Already got it.
and an engineer in there aiming it
tell the men
when we land.
strange sex with.
We're not going to.
Guy
Commander, we need to take that thing out while we still can.
Why do guys
Our
always do
forces
that?
can deploy immediately. Just give the word.
Cut that out of the script.
Chosen
You
to finally
guys care
found
about
us,
stuff like
Commander.
this,
We
and I
need
think
to
you too
prepare our
hard. I just feel like a big ball
You
about it.
continue to
How do all my fellow casual hookup people do this, especially females? Give a girl some motivation that it's not that serious. Well, what?
Don't casually hook up with people.
Yeah, this thought that you're having, like, how do all my fellow casual hookup people do
They're here
this?
to take us
That
down
means
for
you're not
good.
a casual
We can
hookup
send
person.
out 2 full squads to defend the Avenger and protect you, Commander. Commander, we can deploy some of our wounded troops back into combat.
Because she doesn't want to casually help.
This operation is critical to our efforts. We may not have much of a choice if we want to
You're not
proceed.
cut out for this
Commander,
life.
we can't afford to let this
Whatever
operation
TikTok
get away from us.
empowerment videos of like
Even
sassy
sending our
black
wounded
women telling
forces back
you,
into
yeah, get your
combat.
own, man.
We have
Yeah,
to
go out and
succeed
get
at
that
all
dick.
costs.
They're lying to you. Okay, they're selling you the shame that they are currently residing with. They're trying to outsource that to you. Misery loves company. Do not listen to other women when it comes to like what you should do. Listen to me and my wife. We're telling you to stop this. Stop having strange sex with people where you have to worry about what your body looks like and why guys can be your back propaganda. What is the birthmark? Is what I want to know. Because what sort of birthmark are we talking about? in a fucking sport or a club. That's all you have to do. Get out there, make friends. If you have friends and you talk about this shit, you're gonna realize everybody else is going through the same retarded teenager shit as you are.
Well,
Every one of them.
I mean, okay, but you're saying that as someone who
came up with a quote. Life is fiery with its beauty and all it
you
shows
didn't
for.
have like depression. Like I think that like obviously it got bad enough. To
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
This
Because I
person had
thugged
to
that
go
shit
to
out.
a clinician because it got so bad. Well, because there's you're probably a little bit past the
Attention all hands. This is not a drill. The Chosen are attempting a ground assault on us with heavy weaponry. Prepare to defend the ship. We have to take out
I'm
that
assuming
gun.
this is a girl from what I'm reading, but if it's a guy,
The enemy turrets are hammering the ship. We have to take them out before they
have way
breach
too
our
much free
hull.
time, and you're
Commander,
way
that
too in
Chosen
your
brought
head
some sort
as
of
a
massive
teenager.
you
artillery
give
cannon
advice to
hit.
this person.
There's no way we can take off while that thing is operational. They're powering the cannon with a supplementary generator on board that truck.
Strap up.
It will probably take them some time to build a charge. So if we can take that thing out, the cannon
Yes.
itself will be
And the
useless.
reason why I'm so strong now is because I never sat in a room
You are not
worrying about shit.
Also makes a great gift. Regardless, it's a fundraiser. Keep some here. To be part of history.
Like you're telling this young child to bury it in pills and therapy. I'm telling them the real therapy. If you're a man, pick up a fucking football and go show up. It did work for me. I'm doing great. I gave myself a gambling addiction in adulthood, okay? I had no problems before then, all right? This person needs to join some sort of social interactive thing.
Sense your
and find a tribe. You
determination.
cannot be depressed when you have a tribe.
Good.
Yes, my lifeline was my friends growing up. But
it's already to the point of major depressive disorder. It's I'm just in there.
going to therapy because you're a little sad. Teenagers your age, and you will realize that you are not alone. Every single teenager is retarded. I had terrible acne as a teenager. It made me super insecure. But then I realized nobody gives a fuck because they all have acne too. They're all greasy little pigs. Every teenager's like insecure about dumb, retarded shit. When you're insecure
Fucking
about
lucky.
That's like there's bad.
Here I come!
Well, guess what? My dad was giving my mom a free food all the time for me. That didn't stop me.
I'm taking heavy damage.
No, you know what I did? You know what I did? I found a tribe of people that I could make jokes about it with and have fun about it with. I did work through it. I did work through it. No, I did work through it because I grew up. No, because I grew up and I confronted the problems in my life. I grew up and I beat the shit out of my dad because that's what this person is to be. You need to grab life by the fucking horns and you gotta tame that bull. That bull right now is cutting yourself and being a gay, cringy teenager. Stop it. You will not be a teenager forever. You fucking retard.
I need some help over here.
Maybe this person should go to therapy. But realize, therapists, when you go and you sit in that chair, just remember it's costing mommy and daddy a lot of money and realize that that person across from you makes more money the longer you are fucked up and talking about your problems. Just realize that. No, you are being farmed. It is subsidized by the state because they want kids to stop shooting up schools. You are being farmed by the state. Realize that there needs to be an end goal with your therapy. You eventually have to get up out of the chair and operate in the real world without a therapist. That is the goal of therapy. If a therapist wants you to keep coming in every week to talk, that person's farmed.
Come on.
Just realize that. They're not only sucking your money out of your parents' pockets, but they're sucking your soul out. Careful.
Throwing them up.
Yeah, because I yeah, and I talked to him and I said,
Moving on target.
man, I understand. It is really fun to gamble. I'm like, you can't be saying that to me, man. He's a very good guy. But I don't even think he's licensed, to be honest with you. I think he's just full of shit. Alright, but good for him. Keep it up.
Deflection.
Okay, well, guess what? You're going to jail. You're giving out free therapy right now. And this is legal advice. So any one of these people ends up doing something terrible, guess what? Put us in the note and we're going to prison.
Casey says how flash.
We did fix each other. That's literally true.
You block everything. She taught me how to use Google Calendar, and I taught her how to read calendars. It's magical reality. Alright, well, good luck to you. Just remember, have a little perspective. You are a teenager going to the future, and realize that the world is problems and shelter. And when you reach that, you're going to realize, hey, maybe the stuff that I was so worried about is gay and retarded. Alright, so good luck. I hope that we help in some way, shape, or form. Get involved, be around other people. Idle hands lead the sea. So don't be sitting around on TikTok and just doom scrolling and all that gay retarded shit. Tell your parents, hey, this random person and his wife on the internet told me directly that I need to go be involved in something, so you're going to take me to football practice. At the very least, you will die. You're going to take me to band, okay? Okay, Mom and Dad?
We just picked up the chosen assassin's energy signature. She's moving on the squad's position, Commander.
Their blood is on your hands, Commander.
When have I ever given push together? Ever given off?
Some the
If
pain
there's
of
anything put together in
empowering.
this whole entire life,
Damage sustained. What will you do when they can no longer fight?
yeah, the reason it's giving advice is
Fuck.
that we are
First they will suffer, then they will die.
Roger that. It's literally the only thing.
Fuck. Let's format this better.
Yeah, nobody hears.
I didn't realize there's like
Yeah, like put it in the
second 4 fucking.
And the best thing that you
Second group of 4 pods.
is realize that you are taking advice from a man that had a gambling addiction and his family. Through OnlyFans and live stream for a community of retarded people. Rhymes with dick, anti-Semite. XD, need some advice on how to make my ass look fatter without doing anything that takes effort. I find myself erect at the thought of some black thug forcing me into an alleyway and pounding the Jesus out of my stink hole until semen spews from my mouth and eye sockets. Thank you once again, Nick White, for this submission. I am 30 years old, really depressed, with no car, and estranged from my family because of my narcissistic. Dealing with her for the past 6 years have been like never-ending hell. I work a part-time job at a really nice hotel, but I don't make very much money. I did not complete my college education, and it's always been from distractions. I've tried to leave my toxic small town, but always ended up back from lack of support. I have been enrolled in 4 different colleges, but couldn't make it there to attain. She has turned my life into a nightmare and turned my brothers against me. I just want friends again, some video games to play, a nice girlfriend, and self-esteem. I'm so tired of this life. 40 years old, really arrested in the car, estranged from the family. And yeah, well, he gave some good background.
No, because there's always, I mean, it's out of absolute. Why have you enrolled?
So that when they defend themselves, we can call them Hitler. And now the Democrats are talking about another government shutdown.
It sounds like, and I hate to be that guy, it sounds like you're having a good I don't doubt that your mother's a narcissist, but it does, this
So we've been harping on this a
like
long,
you're maybe
long,
having
long time.
accountability issue.
Where's Axios? Democrats told them to get shot.
And
Trump resistance.
I don't think, like, your ability
So
to
here we are.
hold down a job or education
Good news is the truth's getting out.
not play video games
Even
or
Trump
have
earlier, there was one yesterday, was talking about the
not
shooting
like
in this
your
good.
mother
Because,
is
well, you've seen the footage shot by the ICE agent. You see the car hitting
You're
the
a
crotch. It's pretty clear he got hit.
like your mom shouldn't be in.
He doesn't know there's footage from the side out front showing him bouncing off the cliff.
But he does have a job at a nice hotel, doesn't make much money.
Maybe you've seen it. I
Well,
missed it.
yeah.
And the problem is he's distracted himself from completing college. Like, how do you enroll in 4 different colleges and still not make it there to attend? Like, that's insane. You know how difficult it is to sign up for college? Like, you have to do all the rigmarole, dumb shit, and then you just couldn't show up. Showing up's the easy part.
You know what I think? Is that when you grow up and you have trauma or any sort of, let's not even call it trauma. Built in your past.
Area clear. Roger that.
So that you can move on and so that you don't blame your mother for everything she does. Just saying, that's what
Still moving!
you have the tools to move on from a situation like that. Someone said it's not your fault. That all these things
Finally!
Here's another option.
Buy a gun.
No, okay. It's one thing to work on yourself, but it's another thing. What I'm sensing here is a lack of drive. You haven't been inspired enough, and it seems like you just want to play good video games, find a nice girlfriend, and have some self-esteem. You want to know a way you can get all of those things done. Internalize, fuck the therapy. Internalize the thought that you're going to prove all of those people wrong. If your narcissistic mother's affecting you, twist that evil thought that you have in your head that your mom is holding you back. Take it, transmogrify it into a built-in rage, and use that rage to fuel your future endeavors. For example, you work at a hotel, go for the promotion, find a better job, move forward in life. I understand the therapy talk best way you can get over something is to sprint in the other direction and then float in the glory of proving all the people that thought you were going to fail wrong. That's what keeps a lot of people going.
As you wish. Patience.
This is a man asking this question. This is a man.
You are all for this. Your anger at your
Actually, help me bounce around multiple different times. This person, no, but what I was diagnosed with was this person. There's a few tells in this person's thing. Toxic small town, lack of support, couldn't make it there to attend. She's turned my life into a nightmare and turned my brothers against me. I want friends again, blah, blah, blah. This person is lacking motivation. Right now, what they're doing with this is they're throwing themselves a self-pity, and their narcissistic mother is not allowing anybody else to show up. So he's come to my street. This person is doing all these people wrong to prove it to himself that they never affected him. Only if he lets them. But isn't therapy learning how to control the outcome? Okay, well, what is that?
I need some help over here.
Oh, yeah, I should is the outcome. Okay, you're gonna go in tomorrow, and you're gonna wear a nice outfit that you usually do, and you're gonna ask your boss for a raise, and you're gonna tell them that you drive, I want you to take that mentality all the way to the bank. Alright? You can try the therapy thing, it takes forever. Okay? Somebody that's a little bit broken, that gets to show up to Thanksgiving dinner, improve yourself. Do you want to be somebody that goes, well, I know, and I work things out really quickly. I work shit out very quickly, okay? 2 sessions is 2 sessions too long. Do not accept it. Your mother wants you to go to therapy.
Chosen assassin is moving near your position.
I put
Stay
aside
on guard,
therapy
people.
for my narcissism. I win. I get so fucked up that I win. No, that's what a narcissistic mom will do.
Avoiding fire.
Do you realize the process behind the advice in the therapy session? We are supposed to be the therapist giving advice. These people are coming to us. Every question I can say, oh, go see a therapist.
Let's go, Commander.
could skip that part, is what I'm saying. Do you see the last line of this person's message? I'm so tired of this life. You see that? Do you know why you're tired of this life? It's because you have nothing to aim at. Like you said that you've been enrolled in 4 different colleges, but you didn't make it there. Like, you need to aim at something in life to get something out of life. You can't be afraid to ask for things in life. You have to go take it. This person says, I just want friends again, some video games to play, a nice girlfriend, and self-esteem. Guess what, buddy? They're out there waiting for you. You just have to reach out and take it. Going to therapy isn't going to give this person what they want. You want friends again? Guess what? Go join a club. Go meet people. Don't go to a bar. Don't do dating. Go find equal interests that you have and find a coalition of people that will share that. Some video games to play. Get on Discord. Join my Discord. Blah, 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 whatever. Get on Discord and find a group of people to play video games with. Or go in voice chat and be friendly and send friend requests. There are actionable things that this person could directly do to improve their life. A nice girlfriend. Once again. Yeah, I know, but they're not doing the accountable shit. And going to therapy is not going to teach them actionable things.
This mission's becoming quite profitable.
How does this room keep getting worse? The room's so cramped with stuff.
No longer a threat.
I have accountability issues because I have maximum my friend's name is Gabe. Chat, he was making me say gay boners. That's the joke. I have a complicated reputation complicated reputation because of my faith. I don't want to be alone. I can imagine living with a guy friend, but I don't want to be submissive. But I also want to do on my people. Jackson's
One turret down, but we still need to deal with the rest. Watch your flank.
We're all gonna die someday, and it's just stupid. I feel terrible every day, and I'm constantly miserable and stressed out. I also feel like I keep pushing away my friends because it's almost agonizing to socialize with people. I basically make myself a recluse. I need help. Are you guys sensing a trend with all these submissions? Because I am. There's been at least there's been at least 20 of them where people have said, I feel lonely, I feel like everything is pointless, I don't care about romantic partners, or friends, or school, or they've just given up on me. Do people realize, like, this is not just you? What you have to realize is they're not alone. Yeah, you're not alone in this shit. Every other retard's going through the same thing.
There is no
Everybody is
room for
lonely.
mistakes here.
Everybody's lonely. Everybody feels like shit's pointless.
I got a bad feeling about targeting this position.
One pep talk is like,
We may be the animals are leaving.
Guys,
You have to fundamentally understand who's here to fucked up world. Okay? This is not how things were. This is not how things were supposed to be. You are isolated now because that's the way you think that is going to be. Are you gonna let those evil people leave? There are evil people
find a
out
third
there.
place. Find a third place. I want to fit there. You know,
Clubs fell off. Like you need to find a activity that you enjoy that you can co-enjoy with other people. Because when you're an adult, like your parents probably did you a favor getting you into sports or like getting you into activities. Yeah, the heart fell off. Everything fell off. These fucking crackheads. Yeah, you got it right here.
that?
Fucking stopping us from just throwing ourselves off a bridge and giving up and saying, yeah, the planet is dying. The government hates us. The animals are leaving. The aliens are contacting us. We might be alone. It just might be you and me. But that's okay. Because we really need anyone else.
Numbers, but no training. You might want cover.
My girl.
Position confirmed.
My girl.
Salmon pond the drill.
Nice.
She's just wrong. You walk outside and you see the miracle of life, and you think, wow, how can I trick myself and do mental gymnastics and make this a bad day? That's the thing. You can't have it. You've thought yourself rampant. You've made it too deep, and now you can never achieve stasis like a man like you can. That's your problem. You did this to yourself. You became addicted to the wallowing and the emotional, edge that you feel like you have. You've tricked yourself and trained yourself into thinking that this false sense of depth in, metastasizing every little thing into, a big problem. You think that's your superpower, which is wrong.
No, I used to. When I was young, I used to think it was my superpower. I love being this. I love being this smart. I'm a genius. I have a lot of different scalable systems and everyone. But the older you get, the more that
Well, guess what? You just referred to me as a mid-curve IQ. But you literally just said when you were younger you did that. You literally did it 10 seconds ago. You realize that? You're still doing it. You've just found more ways to comfort yourself. You literally just said that when you were younger, you always thought, oh, I'm on a different plane of existence than everybody else, blah, blah, blah. You literally just did the same thing. You just said
Don't look at me now.
yes, and you feel worse about it because you should feel worse about it because you become addicted to these negative thoughts. I had the same exact negative thoughts, oh, I'm just an atheist and there's no God and all this gay retarded shit. And then I realized
This doesn't look good.
I
he get the helm?
Getting on a Harley Davidson motorcycle and
Frick.
driving on a country road with Leonard Skinner blaring in my fucking ears, knowing death. She's making a point. She's not. I'm making a point. Her point was, man, everything sucks so bad. We just have to like accept that. No, you don't. No, you don't. The world has tricked you. The devil has poisoned you into thinking that you can make everything bad. Not really. Think about it this way, chat. Which one of us is the one that recommended therapy and pills and alcohol to drown her sorrows? And which one of us recommended getting in the game? No.
This was your like.
Wait, no. See, I was about to make a good point. And she interrupted me. Who's the one that told you, get off the sideline, get on the field, and start
Tired of waiting around.
Yeah, we're all gonna die. Guess what? I hope I live a beautiful death. I hope I don't die in some fucking nursing home. That would suck really bad. But I'll cross that bridge when I burn it. You're so... Yeah, I could die tomorrow and be happy. You know why? Because I allowed myself to be.
Shots wide.
Recommending medication. My mother, by the way. Yeah, hey, everybody, I've got like a tumor that's completely like redundant, but it's a big deal and I have brain cancer. Like, no. No, because this is a typical woman. No, this is a typical woman response. You love the metastasis. No, women are prey animals and they love to feel like prey animals with other prey animals. Yeah, and then they cut it out. Some illegal Mexican could hop the lane and murder me. Splatter, dead, done.
Or you become paralyzed.
Bump up the survivors.
I just kill myself. Like, see, that's the thing. You can't stop me from making pragmatic, positive decisions.
Get it together.
Maybe not paralyzed. Maybe that's the exact time that I needed to go. Wait a minute. No, what your mistake is you think that life is something you get to decide for yourself. No, you're riding the wave. That's exactly what you're saying. That's the problem. And hundreds of people on the internet shout out.
Area secure. What are you doing?
Get in my way.
Wait a minute. So you just, not 20 minutes ago, you said that a narcissistic mother and those effects can reverberate in a person's life because of the way that they have dismantled their upbringing.
We've got the chosen in our sights. It's time to take them
You
out.
simultaneously are telling these people
We've got a
should
soldier down.
fix that,
Get to him before the
because
chosen
that
do.
person can affect you, and you need to operate in a better way in your life, so you have to go to therapy. So what's the point of really fixing it if there's really no point? You see how you just cheated? See how you just cheated?
You cannot endure.
Their duty to the elders fulfilled. Might sting a little.
Can I stop you?
Good to go.
But do you realize what you just said? Do you remember what you said? You said that all the good moments, which are very fleeting and fickle, happen, but filled in those gaps are all these bad moments. Do you realize you can flip that on its head in your brain? And you can say, yeah, all these bad moments just happen so we can get to the good ones. They're retarded and they're negative.
That will not be enough to stop me.
Heading there now.
Out of view from the toxic, from the highest level. And go, wow,
Catch.
a lot of people make this thought is,
But do you realize that
I can go to therapy or be around people like
so that's the thing. All of this was like a talk about how we live our lives and how we
Is your fear so great? You must rely on these soulless compounds.
If you're living in that way,
One time, it was unthinkable that I might ever
people
fall
like me
in
live
battle.
every single day.
Now, it appears you have bested me once again.
We've proven the chosen can be hurt. Now we just have to work on putting them down for good.
No, but do you see how you're still clinging to that thought? It's not your IQ causing you to be negative all the time. It's not your IQ causing you to be negative all the time. It's your perspective. It's your perspective. If you're but if you're so smart, then how come you can't shift your perspective and make things more positive in your outlook of the world? Yes, so why can't you do that to the end? No. Why can't you do that until
Uncontrolled variable is targeting secrets.
I'm understanding you. I think I'm understanding you pretty good.
Let's move out.
I don't think you have any tangible way to do that. That's the problem. You convince yourself of that. No, I think you are addicted to your thought process. I don't think you have more thoughts than you.
Groggy.
Babe, but do you realize what you're doing right now? Everybody thinks that way that you think. That's how the human brain. No. That's how the human brain works.
Finally!
Yes. No, the brain takes. No, I'm not offended by you saying you're smarter than me. I'm saying that you need to come to grips with the fact that everybody's thought process is the same exact thought process as yours. You just come to different conclusions, and your worldview has been molded by different things.
Let's do this!
We put our soldiers through a lot. They'll need time to deal with these issues when we get back.
That if those thoughts are retarded and you're giving them credence, then you will, in essence, become retarded. Is that fundamentally yes? No. Let's stop talking about frontal lobes being more active. Let's talk in like tangible worldview and output. Now, if your super active brain, which you take pride in because you are highly intelligent, if your super active brain
Making contact now.
ends up crippling you to the point where you are no longer in the driver's seat of your life, do you think that maybe you need to stop being in the driver's seat so much?
We do our job. Follow through and do what's right. We'll make the decision. Is that so? Thanks for calling on the air.
Yes, you can.
This is why people get addicted to heroin. This is why Ernest Hemingway and Dostoevsky fucking drink themselves to death and kill themselves.
Can I stop you?
Stop it.
Can I stop you? Those people, you just wait. Those people became addicted. No. What you're missing is the fact that those people are making the same life mistake as you, where they talk themselves to death and they don't action themselves. Because we all have to die. Every single one of us, we get to
I need assistance here.
Those people spent so much time thinking about why things are the way they were, rather than just getting on the field and playing the game. That's where you're making the mistake. You wanna be an analyst and you wanna think through every little thing and let the thoughts lead you to another train of thought because you're addicted to that. You become addicted to that. The same way all those other people did. And they can call it intellectualism, they can call it whatever it is, but it's crippling narcissism that leads them into thought. Yes, I'm telling you that. So, where I was going.
Target eliminated.
Let's keep fighting. So you're not in control of yourself? But remember, you're a smart.
Avoiding fire!
you said earlier. You said that nothing matters, so why do those thoughts matter? That's my question. Yes, because it wasn't real, and he had to force himself to go through with the situation of leaving his house. No. That's the crazy thing. That's the crazy thing is he realized it in the moment and even admitted that this is not real. This is crazy what I'm thinking. But he overpowered it through the help of other people. We pretty much kidnapped Cosmo the other day and forced him into leaving his house. That's what we did, and he became stronger from it. So what I'm asking you is, you're a smart girl, extremely intelligent. No, that's not what I'm saying.
The advent power cells are at maximum charge,
You have
Commander.
to outthink
Your cannon is primed and ready
Who's
to
in the
fire.
driver's seat right now? Is it you or your brain? The neurotic thoughts that your brain is just cooking up.
This doesn't look
You're
good.
giving credence to those thoughts.
Detecting system damage. Affirmative.
No.
Kill as you were trained.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Look. Here's the problem. You're not reinforcing.
Now, at the end, do you understand?
You're too much of a pussy to kill yourself. No, you're too much. No, see, that's the thing. That's the thing. You keep defaulting to this thing where it's like, well, I haven't killed myself yet. You're too much of a pussy to do it. So just accept that. You're not going to kill yourself because you're a pussy. You won't do it. No, you haven't, because you keep bringing up an argument saying that, hey, I haven't killed myself yet. That's some sort of proof. No, it's not.
I guess that'll be okay.
That's not how you should see it. What you need to start doing is
Definitely got that one.
man, I won.
Can't engage.
I can get another victory, and then I can get another victory, and I can keep winning and conquering the brain that is currently trying to destroy me. You're just like trying to coexist with something evil. You shouldn't try to coexist with it. You should conquer that thing. You're not conquering. Do you remember the episode of Fallout that we just watched, the retarded one? The retarded one where there's two camps of the legionaries and they literally have like the dumbest battle line, and the battlefield is literally one hill and they're all just dying and fighting over it. Your brain is like those two camps right now. One part of you wants to live, the other part of you wants to be all like negative and depressed all the time. And you are currently just sitting in two camps with two Caesars, and you are currently at war with each other over the dumbest battlefield of all. One of those teams has to go win against the other side. That's what you have to do. You have to win. You have to defeat this in your head.
Destroyed all of the enemy siege emplacements.
So give yourself a pat on the back and realize you are winning.
Great, and I do, and I'm proud.
I need some help over here. I need assistance here.
Why do you say that so negatively? The negativity is still, when you say that life is so beautiful, you're still sounding negative. You're letting those negative thoughts creep into your positive thoughts. That's the
Moving to Overwatch.
You could change your life fundamentally.
System failures across the board, Commander.
This whole like, oh, I'm just a 100 IQ chud. Is that what you want me to do? Would that turn you on if I reflect your behavior?
Oh man, my brain's just in the middle. I'm at the top of the bell curve IQ. Well, at least I'm at the top of the chart vertically. Man, I'm just a chud retard. I don't know whether things are good or bad.
Do you see how gay that sounds? And retarded.
Yeah, no, I obviously wouldn't want you to be, but I think that there are just some things. If you had less ego, right now you'd say,
Baby,
yeah, honey, I understand.
I have no
understand
ego.
that
I
your
have
brain
no
works
problem you telling me I'm
differently
stupid.
than mine. I understand that your brain works differently. Cosmo has the same brain as me.
Yes, you're both like overly intelligent and under actionable.
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes, and I'm telling you, and thank you for saying that, because if I was a man, I would be Cosmo. I'm so lucky I was born. I'm so lucky.
Thank you. I agree with you. It will be
Stumble and
no,
fall.
you're so lucky Cosmo wasn't born with a pussy. I wouldn't know what to do with two of you.
Location confirmed.
No. Ja has defeated those thoughts. That's what you don't understand. Ja has those thoughts, and he found a way to conquer it. His strategic brain, he realized he had a skill. Yes. No, but he did take action. Neurotic. Because I was put here. No, that's the thing. I was put here to show you guys the way. Sometimes you gotta retard things. That's the way you can get through life. You can take that genius brain of yours, you need to trick it, and you need to outsmart your own brain until things work for you. Because until then, you're just gonna keep hitting yourself.
Covering 9.
And literally, I hope you think about it.
Affect forces in range.
Acknowledged.
It's something
Do you realize every single time that I made a point directly, you defaulted to, you just went in bed. My brain's just different. You understand that?
no, it's because I don't want to go through
Yeah, I get that.
That's me doing a kind, let's move on, because we've probably gone about this. That's not me.
Roger that.
Can we do one more thing for me, though? I want you to slap your jaw. Just say, I'm retarded enough to get through this life, even if it's hard. No, you're retarded enough. Say you're retarded right now. Say it. Say no. You're retarded. You're gonna retard your way through this. Do you know what happens when something is fire retardant? It doesn't set on fire. You're on fire right now, baby. And I'm gonna put you out. Say you're retarded right now. How retarded? Feel better?
Barely a
yourself.
Painted yourself into a corner. We're gonna get you out of there. Got it.
I'm on my way.
See, you're already doing it. You're already doing it. I told you to be retarded, and you're already getting there, baby. You did it. Step one.
literally had this conversation.
Got it covered.
I thought it would be more difficult.
Get it together.
I've already done
What the fuck did he do?
Nope. I got disappointed.
Percent off on top of
You
the
get-
existing sales.
Because if you kill,
What the hell move was that?
How would that affect
To be
me?
expected. I know what he was
Yeah.
talking about. The symmetry between him and
I'm
the
just a little
cameraman.
dummy. If you killed yourself, who's gonna help you? I'll just be a little dummy wandering this earth alone.
I think you'd be
26-year-old on Snapchat. Let's not talk crazy. Or maybe a little retarded. Alright, moving on. Alright, so this person got a 30-minute argument between us. Further questions, so thank you. We're gonna wrap up here shortly. Yes, I have a narcissistic, depressed mother. And I'm never going to get a raise if I'm intelligent. You see that though, baby? I'm not gonna let you.
The point is that
They're going to be torn between two worldviews, and they're going to realize that the sun is rising and yours will be.
Despair.
Exactly. That's part of the problem.
Good to go.
It's almost like all right. I missed the train today, and all I can think about is how useless I am, and how people will always see me as lazy. I know this kind of mindset isn't healthy, and I also think it might not be true. I just want to stop thinking so negatively all the time. I'm doing my best, but apparently
Try not to break this one.
voices in my head are telling me to kill myself. How can I stop killing myself? You missed a train today? You want to kill yourself over? Dude, what the fuck is going on here? I want to stop thinking so negatively all the time. I'm doing my best, but I think that's not enough. Have you ever heard of retard Maxie? I know a little special lady that thinks negatively all the time. You need to realize that no matter what,
Healbot coming through.
you're the captain of your own shit. And sometimes you slam into the rocks and you die or you drown. And sometimes you navigate your safe way. In that train, you can come to the conclusion that you were supposed to miss that train. That's something that you can do. That's what I do. Oh, I missed an important meeting because I overslept. Oh, I didn't get a sale. Well, guess what? I wasn't supposed to be on that sale. I wasn't supposed to make that meeting. Because the chain of events that follow will take you to the place I need to be. Do you think that I could imagine myself 3 years ago sitting on Discord in my home with my wife, giving this stream, giving this talk? True. Do you think that I could this far ahead? No, of course not. Nobody can. Nobody knows, like, yeah, you wake up tomorrow, you can be dead. Boom. Heart attack, middle of your fucking sleep. Gone. See ya. Bye-bye. Guess what? You have no control. Surrender to your lack of control and navigate the ship as best you can. That's all you gotta do. You missed a fucking train. You're suicidal over it. Come to grips with the fact that you single. I have an urge to date and see women, but I feel like it'll eventually lead to heartbreak like every other relationship. How do I lose this girl?
Yes, command.
I have a big dick and most girls I'm finding out don't like above average dicks. Buddy. Buddy, you fell for it. You fell for this. You're 20 years old. I guess I gotta give you some slack. Oh, the big ones are... No, that's too big.
Open fire!
Your cock is too big. Just realize they're biologically to fit something this size out of their vagina.
We'll check it out.
It's too big. Shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. You don't have Tyrannosaurus Rex cock. Their vaginas are meant to fucking expand to this size and push a baby out. Enough with this fucking too big bullshit, retard. God damn, you're 20 years old, so I'm gonna try to cut him some slack. But
Almost done the whole fucking map too.
I'd find a way. You'd find a way too. Lock it. Fact checked? True. No. Your vagina has expanded from my penis, correct? Well, the first time we had sex, you were walking bow-legged for the first week, and then now when we have sex, I can just... Baby, I've been tearing your shit up. But you toughened up. Yes, you found comfort in the fact that you're so that's literally that's where the magic happens. Stay right there. Can a baby's head stretch out of the vagina?
Okay, I'll go.
Okay, so you're telling me that two things being inserted inside of a thing that's designed to open and close. You want to find out? Because you're really taking me back. I will prove you wrong right now. I have stretched you out. Baby, I broke you in. You were like the Virgin Mary before you met me. And I had to fucking bust down those sweet balls like the Kool-Aid. And I did.
Making contact now.
Ready to go.
That's what I'm saying. That's the type of expansion I'm talking about.
Moving to that area, sir.
We're getting close here!
Such naive hope.
No, Roca!
I'm trusting you here.
You're blown out, baby. You're blown out. When you give birth, that shit's gonna come out on a conveyor belt. It's gonna be like back in a fucking
Go heal him.
back in a forklift house. That's how it's like I love you because it's me that blew you out. But baby, you just gotta accept it. Deuce is a deuce now, and that's okay.
Give him a heal.
That's my fault. And it fits just right because it's my moment. Inside of you. You realize that? That's beautiful. See, do you see how I said something beautiful to her? She immediately goes for a put down because she's desperate. That's what I live for. This is the hell that I live for. I just described it. Delivering your baby is driving your Buddha Dan created the dark world.
Nothing to it.
Alright, so this person says, last week's advice column was better without lab edition. Went faster, you gave solid answers and laughs as opposed to this week trying to please your wife and keep control of the show. I don't know if that's true at all. I think that this person, this question,
Target
I think this
neutralized.
is better.
Remaining.
And I like having it. I lived a huge depressive state and failed all my classes last semester. Any advice for this affect my chances of transferring to a better college? Not sure what to do, but I feel like completely giving up. I'll pay extra for my sub if it gives me the option to use lab. Okay? Okay. I went into a huge depressive state, failed all your classes last semester. Need advice? Why are you asking a random idiot on the internet when you could be asking
We'll check it
a
out.
student counselor?
Roger that.
Such nigga.
Think, oh, I'm going to ask a person on the internet when I could just ask the person whose job it is at the college to answer those fucking questions. Like, goddamn. Are you sure you should be in college? Are you sure? You're asking me. Holy fuck. But to be fair, I also went into a depressive state and I did flunk out of college. I got my 2 credit hours for the introduction class and I failed everything else, so we're in the same boat, buddy. But I knew when to quit, right? I knew when to give up on college, because college is the end. Alright? Obviously don't really give a fuck, because you're going to be sad. You're not going to show up to your classes. I did the same thing. I made a choice. You need to own up to your choice. You're not trying to fucking what are you going to do at the next season? Pay more money just to fucking fail even harder? You're going to go from here to here. The fall is way worse? No, buddy. Lock it in. Lock chose to play Halo. You're doing really well in school, and this person said he didn't do it. It's a shame. It's a shame.
I'm not the president.
The fuck? Full ride. Jewish, Mexican, Native American. Full ride.
I got in the Northwestern.
Yeah, she said the fuck. Harvard on the phone, man. Come on now.
Gremlin, get on the heels.
Alright, this is a good one for you. Hello, I recently shoplifted at Sephora and got caught. They brought me to the back, retrieved the items, made me get naked, and had sex with my butt. Made me sign papers, took pictures of me, then let me go. I'm curious what will happen. Will I get sent a civil demand letter, or will I be brought to court? All I was told was that I'm getting banned from Sephora for 5 years and ensure my possessions. Also, I am not a minor, and the items I took were under $100. I feel guilty and promise myself I'll never do this again. What happens next? Okay, you remember earlier when I said that you shouldn't steal? I understand stealing when it's the amount of money you women spend on makeup products. You should be stealing more. You should actually bankrupt those companies. There's no reason on earth that women's makeup can cost that much money. It's fucking unfathomable.
And it takes all those
Deflection.
Yeah.
because they can't, literally because they know that people are like that's
I had a gambling addiction, and I buy plastic figurines
Something the hard way.
for going to a Sephora made me blush. No pun intended.
Begin reload sequence.
Like that one? Yeah, you just realized when you see the fucking
I apologize for your untimely death.
yes, when you see those ads in a Sephora of like the transgender famous makeup people or the gay guys or like the Kardashian family, just realize that those people do not need any more money, so you should probably listen. I think this, we'll do 2 more and then we're calling it a night. I feel like I'm running out of time. I'm 26 and I feel like all the good years are gone now. I hate my job, just moved to New City, made 2 friends, I'm craving a life full of fun parties, laughter, friend groups, festivals, and so on. At 26 and a full-time job, all my friends have jobs. I wish we could just turn back time. How can I get back on track? Well, you're 26.
Fuck.
Affirmative.
I have a really bad
I've survived worse than this.
26, life is over. Yeah. Hate my job, just moved to a new city, made 2 friends, and I'm craving a life full of fun parties, laughter, and friends. Well, guess what, buddy? Not in high school anymore. You need to learn when the party's over and leave early. That's something that a lot of people make a mistake of. It's the saddest thing on earth to be at a party until it's 3 a.m. and everybody else is gone or going to sleep. Everybody evacuated. You need to leave before that. Okay? So it's happening with you now because you're still stuck in that. You need to leave that era and analyze more new era.
Let's move already.
Once you're at this stage, you realize that going back to those parties will just make you feel empty. I remember when this happened to me. It was 2 years ago, Blackout Wednesday. Me and my buddy, we go to an old bar that we used to go to, where they do karaoke and all that gay shit. We looked around, we realized, 1, we don't know anybody here, and 2, all these people are like 18 to 19
mop up the remaining enemy forces.
It's time for us to go somewhere else. And we did. We didn't stay, we didn't linger, we didn't try to make it happen. We got the step. So you, as a person who's wishing to go to festivals during the summer,
That's very scary. I feel like I know that's different.
no. That was the night that one friend. No.
We managed to keep the Chosen off the Avenger for now, Commander, but I'm sure they'll be back. We need to keep working with the factions to track their position. The sooner we take them out, the better.
You remember that one? Yeah. So, and who can say? Maybe if we stayed at that bar, that friend would be facing prison time right now. But to each their own. Do your own thing. But yes, no one to leave the party because right now you're still. You left the party because you got kicked out, and you're looking back in the window saying, "Oh, you're having a lot of fun in there. I need to get back to that." No, you don't. No, you don't. You had your fun. Move on. That's all you got to do. Come to grips with the fact that everybody has to move on. You don't want to be the 48-year-old man showing up to the fucking like 19-year-old dive bar. All right. Gunnar, if you get any questions for advice that need perspective of an autist, let me know. You just typed it 3 times. One more real one. Getting blamed for submissions that weren't me. Okay, so we know I submitted a lot of submissions. Now every direct submission is getting blamed on me. I did it to myself. I'm a schizophrenic and a pedo defender is trying to drive me insane. I know this because he voted for Trump. How can I defeat this guy? I'm interested in being friends with a certain streamer. Is there anything I could or should do to get them to see me as more than a faceless chatter? Am I doomed as a parasocial reject forever? Well, first things first, you have to realize some streamers do not want to be friends with people. Some streamers just see you as a viewer and they want to keep you there. Now, I am not one of those people. I love the fact that I have actual people who I have met from live streaming, hung out with them in real life, and they're in cities all across the country. I really, really enjoy that fact. Something that you could do to really let this streamer know that you're serious about becoming friends with them is find out where they live. Find out where they live. Look for some openings in the area and say, "Hey, I heard you live in this area. You got any recommendations on where I could move in?" And then slowly but surely from there, they're going to be like, "Oh man, yeah, you're going to move near me? That's awesome, random chatter. You know what? I could maybe meet up with you and show you around town." They're going to love you. They're going to love you because they're like,
these Chosen, huh?
"No, I already know this person from my chat, so why wouldn't I want them to live with me?" And then you just say, "Well, I heard you had an extra room. Maybe I could, move in with you and hang out, and we could just be best friends all the time, and we could be pals." So take things slow though. Don't open up swinging saying "Hey, can I move in?" Blah blah blah. Just trickle it in. Find out where they live. You want to surprise them though. You don't want them to answer where they live. You gotta say you don't want to say, "Oh, hey streamer, where are you from?" Just find out where they live without their consent, and then let them know that you'll be moving in close to them. And then when you're offline, you could just maybe send them messages on Discord "Hey, here's a house near you. I could probably move into that one, right? Maybe we could move in together. You need a roommate?" So yeah, maybe even send them a nice letter to their house and say, "Hey man, just wanted to let you know that I'm a real person. I'm not a bot. I'm actually out here in the real world where you like to go sometimes, and I figured I'd send you a chat to your house." You know what I mean? Just let them know. Handwrite it too. Actually, you know what you should do? Take a magazine, cut out letters from a magazine to type your message so that they really feel like emotes are being sent to their direct mailbox at their house. I think that'd be a nice idea. You really want to make them feel really comfortable around the fact that you could be.
Looks like ladybug fucking inhabitants over here.
Alright.
Looks like ladybug
one more
over here. Looks like a ladybug
Got more ladies, homie. I got more ladies, bro. Already got a new home, more ladies.
Excellent. We'll save it here, guys.
Yeah, motherfucking bitch ass dude, man. Motherfucking ass. All the ladies, man.
Maybe not.
All of that.
Yeah, and I still don't trust the bitch.
She was like, okay, that's
Okay, send the next one, okay?
adding being super funny and this that. And I was like, yeah, I think we're just gonna hang out. And then we met, and
It was a 55-year-old man.